Welcome to Mind Awakening TV, where we explore thought-provoking insights, expand your mind, and challenge the way you see the world. If you're ready to open your mind and unlock new perspectives, you're in the right place. Let's dive in and awaken the power within. What is mindfulness? Explained simply. Once upon a time in a bustling university, there was a student named Alex, who was known for their curious nature and insatiable thirst for knowledge. Alex had heard whispers about a concept called mindfulness, and it intrigued them. What was it about? Why did people rave about its benefits? Determined to find out, Alex decided to embark on a personal quest that would soon be dubbed the attention experiment. One sunny afternoon, Alex strolled into the campus library, a sanctuary of knowledge where the scent of old books mingled with the promise of discovery. After scanning the shelves, they stumbled upon a dusty tome titled The Art of Mindfulness, Observing Without Reacting. The title alone sparked a light in Alex's mind, and they couldn't resist the urge to dive in. As they flipped through the pages, Alex learned that mindfulness was all about being present in the moment, fully aware of one's thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. This was easier said than done, of course. The book described a simple exercise. To practice pure attention, one must observe their thoughts and feelings as if they were clouds drifting across a vast sky. The trick was to watch the clouds without trying to change them or get caught up in their stormy chaos. Inspired, Alex decided to put this idea into action. They gathered a group of friends, Sam, Jamie, and Taylor, who were equally curious about mindfulness. "Let's do an experiment," Alex proposed, excitement bubbling over. "We'll spend the next week practicing pure attention and report back on our experiences. Who's in?" The trio eagerly agreed, and thus, the attention experiment was born. The first day was a whirlwind of enthusiasm. They met in the park, a vibrant place filled with laughter, chirping birds, and the rustling of leaves. Sitting cross-legged on the grass, they closed their eyes and began their first mindfulness session. "Okay, let's just breathe and pay attention to our thoughts," Alex instructed, trying to sound wise. "If a thought pops up, just notice it and let it go, like a leaf floating down a stream." Moments passed, and Alex felt a flutter of excitement. But then, as if on cue, thoughts began to invade their mind. "Did I leave the oven on? What's for dinner? Oh, I need to finish that assignment." Alex's mind raced, and they found it hard to focus. Suddenly, a loud honk from a passing car jolted them back to reality. Well, that didn't go as planned, they thought, chuckling at the chaos of their own mind. Sam was the first to break the silence. "I thought I was doing great until I remembered I had a presentation due. Then I just started panicking." Jamie laughed. "I spent the whole time trying to figure out if I should buy a new pair of shoes or not. My mind was like a shopping mall." Taylor, who had been unusually quiet, finally spoke. "I felt peaceful until a squirrel decided to have a staring contest with me. I lost focus completely." As laughter filled the air, Alex realized that this was the essence of the experiment, the recognition of how easily distractions could pull them away from the present moment. They agreed to try again the next day, determined to improve. The following week unfolded with more attempts at mindfulness. Each day brought a new challenge. On one particularly windy afternoon, they gathered again in the park. This time, Alex suggested they focus on their breathing and the sensations around them. "Let's be like trees," Alex said, rooted in the ground but swaying with the wind. As they breathed deeply, Alex noticed the gentle rustle of leaves and the warmth of the sun on their skin. They felt a sense of calm wash over them. "This is it," Alex thought, feeling a flicker of true mindfulness. But just as they began to settle into the moment, a dog bounded over, barking excitedly. The distraction was enough to send their thoughts spiraling again. "Isn't that dog adorable?" Wait, what was I doing? The week continued, each day filled with humorous mishaps and moments of clarity. They tried mindfulness during lunch while walking to class, and even during a particularly boring lecture. Each time, they learned to observe their thoughts like a spectator at a tennis match, watching the ball go back and forth without picking a side. By the end of the week, the group reconvened, eager to share their experiences. They gathered in a cozy cafe, mugs of steaming hot chocolate in hand. "So, what did we learn?" Alex asked, grinning. Sam spoke first. "I realized that my mind is like a hyperactive puppy. It jumps around a lot, but if I just sit and breathe, it calms down eventually." Jamie chimed in. "I learned that it's okay to have random thoughts. They don't define me. They're just passing clouds." Taylor nodded. "And I discovered that even when I get distracted, I can always come back to my breath. It's like a safety net." Alex beamed with pride. "Exactly. Mindfulness isn't about stopping thoughts. It's about observing them without reacting. We're all just learning to dance with the chaos of our minds." As they sipped their hot chocolates, the conversation flowed effortlessly, filled with laughter and newfound insights. The attention experiment had transformed into something more profound than they had anticipated, a journey of self-discovery and acceptance. In the end, Alex realized that mindfulness was not a destination, but a practice, a continuous exploration of the present moment. They understood that life would always throw distractions their way, but with a little patience and a sprinkle of humor, they could learn to navigate the stormy seas of their minds. The experiment had worked, and while they might not have mastered the art of pure attention, they had certainly taken the first steps toward a more mindful existence. And with that, Alex smiled, knowing that the journey was just beginning. Thank you for watching this episode of Mind Awakening TV. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an awakening moment. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and let's continue the conversation. Stay curious and keep expanding your mind.